Hello warriors and sorcerers, I am now in the forest, but that does not mean that I am safe. I just saw a girl in her 20s, I can see her now, 20, maybe 21, 22 years old, but she looks like a man. She has tattoos everywhere and she has two huge dogs. Horrible. Of course, she's staring at her cell phone all the time. We must understand that even though if we go to the forest, especially if the forest is not deep forest or high in the mountain, it will be full of agents, and those agents are demonized. They have parasites, they have demons, so you must be very careful what you do in front of them, because their parasites could see that you are somebody suspicious, somebody who is not following the party line, and then the parasite has telepathical connection to another parasite that is in your neighbor, in your co-worker, and they will make your life miserable. Okay, you understand? So even though when you are in a forest, especially not deep forest, be careful what you are doing. Now I mask myself into a stupid idiot, so all these infected people that see me, they will not cast a doubt. Remember, usually we have to be masked because it's pointless to fight too many battles, and we conserve our power for the main battles. So what is the main point of our talk today? Well, you must understand, I told that many times, but I like to repeat myself because the toxins will block the memory of my clients. So we have an easing of measures everywhere. Just the other day I saw, it's not in United States, it's not only Florida and Texas, it's many states that are easing the measures. Why are they doing that? Well, because there is an optimum way how to cook the frog. Okay, if you cook too slow, the frog will jump out because it wants to eat the fly. If you cook too fast, the frog will also jump out. But if you cook optimally, then the frog will be cooked. And in the case of us humans, the cooked frog will persuade and intimidate more normal frogs to be cooked with them. Okay, so that's what's happening everywhere in the Western world, especially United States. Great example, because you always have these Republicans or rednecks or Trumpists. You always have them, and millions of their voters are hoping, oh, but now here is where they will draw the line. They will never draw the line. It is the same party. The Republican Party has 0% difference from the Democrat Party. It is zero. The difference is zero. You understand? Very well. So the line will not be drawn. They are the same party. They're the same party. And all these governors that are opening their states, that are banning the mask mandate, what were they doing for a year and a half? How much? Maybe not year and a half, but year and 3 months. What were they doing all this time? They were following the Cook the Frog party line. Okay, so go and search for Cook the Frog, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening. For example, now in Europe, you have a big ban on transporting cash. It's Cook the Frog. But you all my listeners, you understand that, okay? But here is what many of you do not understand. At this very moment, just go to Telegram and type the banana, type the pineapple, and all the related topics. Of course, I am using code words. Banana is the thing that goes on your face. The pineapple is the thing that goes into your shoulder. I'm using code words, so the stupid censors, transvestites that are censoring this, that look horrible and stink and will soon die in pain. They're already dying in pain because of a curse. All of them who censor this and listen to this, they will have a hard time figuring what the hell am I talking about, because they're so stupid. So in Telegram especially, but of course on Facebook. For Facebook you understand that. But you may think, oh, Telegram is this place where there is no censorship. Oh, really? Who controls Telegram? Well, the Russians do. And who the hell are the Russians? Well, as the same as you have Republicans and Democrats in the United States, in the world level you have Americans and Russians. Okay, you understand? You understand? Like, oh, we are against each other. Oh, we are preparing for war with each other. Really? Oh, really? So, if you are on Telegram, you are actually trusting, and Telegram gives you for encryption. It says encryption is guaranteed. If your other party sees a watermelon, an apple, and a cucumber, then your encryption is guaranteed. You know you are safe. Okay, that's Telegram encryption. Seeing a watermelon and cucumber, and 99% of resistance is sucked into that. They have such a cozy feeling on Telegram. We are safe here. Well, you are safe from the Western matrix, but you are not safe from the Eastern matrix, which could be even worse. Maybe think about this. Think about this. You go to Facebook and you post, "I will not follow the banana. I will not take the jab." Or I will make a protest against the banana and the jab, pineapple, when it's illegal to make a gathering because of viruses. And then police knocks on your door like, oh, you are inciting people for a protest. And you may think that's bad, okay? You may think, oh, let me go to Telegram. On Telegram I feel protected because I have a banana and a cucumber. And those are the Russians. They would never give information to my Western. Well, they will not give information to the Western human, right? But what if a Telegram has a demon that has intelligence, that will see that you're a rebel, and that will make problems for you in your life? You postpone things, you never achieve things, you only read, very, very mesmerizing. Do you understand? Very mesmerizing things. You spend time, and you are again a guy that is under constant fear that somebody will put a pineapple in your arm and put a banana on your face. Okay, what if that? Observe the resistance. Did you accomplish a mission of meeting the resistance around you? They are mesmerized by beautiful. You know what's the worst? The worst is when an attractive young woman, because we all know that resistance members are relatively healthy, they are not transsexuals, they are not changing their sex, so they will be attracted to attractive young woman if they are men, or if they are women they will aspire to be the attractive young woman. So those are the worst, attractive young women rebelling on Telegram against the banana, against the jab, blah blah blah. And then anonymously the resistance members will share that and say, oh, this is great, we all should be like this, blah 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 blah. Good. But what have you accomplished? Nothing. You lost time, you lost energy, you lost reality. Okay. Are you following me? The other day there was this beautiful woman rebelling against everything. But what have you accomplished? Nothing. Because Telegram is ruled by the Eastern matrix. It will suck you, it will posting and sharing things there maybe even worse than on Facebook, where you know that you are being spied on all the time. Okay? That is why you have to go a step beyond. You have to communicate with open source encryption, which is actually easy if there were no blockers in our minds installed. It's a 1990s technology, or maybe even 1980s technology. Very simple. If you had an A grade in senior high school, you will understand encryption. Okay, you will understand public key, private key, and so on. And I'm sure most of you had an A grade in mathematics, so you must be able to understand it. But the blockers will block us. Okay, so that is remember this. The enemy, like this philanthropist, he will he will fuck up the idiots and the serfs, but not you, not our allies. Who will destroy our allies? The false resistance, the nice resistance, the beautiful resistance, predetermined resistance. Just click here and you protest. Imagine that. And let me tell you something. I'm 100% sure that is in my reality 100%, and I'm sure in yours it's 100%. Listen to me. Very seldom I say something is 100%, okay? Because of the principle that our realities are in some things that are simple, they are the same. In sophisticated things, they are different. So that's the usual principle, which also very few people understand. Where two warriors have simple things that are the same. For example, water with chloride is bad, 5G radiation on your head is bad, but sophisticated things like shape of the planet, shape of the universe are different in our realities, okay? But I believe this is 100% in my reality and in your reality. The attack on us with the false resistance is much more sophisticated, much more complex, much more dangerous than the attack on the surf attack, okay? Because in the false resistance, you have all these guys like the Alex Jones, David Icke, that guy, who is that guy? Brian in London. You have all of them, and they are not even aware, okay? They are not even aware that their information in total is producing more bad effect than the good effect, because they are hypnotizing people with fear, okay? So it's even better to be an idiot with a banana and maybe even with a pineapple than being a guy with so much fear and so much loss of time and energy that he does not accomplish anything. For example, I have my clients going into these meetings of resistance, and they get sucked, and then their energy drops. They're criticized on work and so on. For 1 year, maybe they for 1 month, maybe they have problems on work and so on. Okay, so this is what this need resistance. And lately there is this global. When something is global, it's a red flag. Global organization of protest. Everything is nice. You have these doctors in Germany signing, experts, everything is nice. All this, their resistance, they are like attacked by the Illuminatis and by the even by my arch enemy Set, which I torture and destroy every night. Not every night, but only when I'm especially motivated. So they are all attacked by the Illuminatis, by the Freemasons, by the Jews, by everybody. But they have these nice offices, they have these nice cameras, really. So you're attacked by all these evil forces, but you have a big studio, you may even have millions of dollars. Every day you film a show, really. You are able to film a show even though you are attacked by all these nefarious forces that rule the world. So you are attacked by nefarious forces that rule the world for eons. They have been ruling us. But every day you have a big show, you have 10 employees, and you fly around the world. If the world is round in your reality, you fly around the world on first class. No, don't you know how real guerrillas look like? Where real guerrillas and resistance fighters, they are hungry, they are miserable, and they die usually in the forest or maybe in ghettos, okay? They die in pain, okay? But you are able to be this resistance fighter who knows everything, but film from the studio every day, and even the bank gave you $5 million loan. Remember, I'm sure this is 100% in your reality. Now I'm almost never I claim that something is 100% in your reality like it is in mine, but now I can claim, now this is an exception, the attack on you from the false resistance is much more important than the usual attack from the philanthropist bad guy, okay? Think about that, okay? That is why when you are on the Telegram groups, especially on Facebook, but for Telegram also, you must have paradoxical statements. Don't speak the truth, okay? Because you are using a computer that is controlled, probably, unless you are a maniac like me and you have geeks that are smoking weed, set you up your big box where you can control everything with with parts that you bought on a flea market with cash, and they are all old parts, so very hard to spy, blah 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 blah. Okay, unless you do that, there is a high percentage. Oh, I must be a bit quiet. There is a woman with a huge dog. She of course looks the same as her dog, because why do dog owners look the same as their dog? Well, not all dog owners. If you have a nice house and a big piece of garden, big piece of land, it's natural to have a dog to guard that house, and you will of course not look like the dog. But if your dog sleeps in your bed and you treat a dog as a human baby, dog will suffer so much, a demon will infect him, and that demon is visible on the face, and then that suffering demon will come into the dog owner. And that is why not all dog owners, but those that are idiots and that torture their dogs, or maybe they're just clueless, they will look like their dog. Okay, so there is a woman that looks like her dog. So, and many more are coming. Oh no, 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 no! This is a total attack. I must now stop the transmission because I do not want the demon inside them to hear some of these truth bombs that I am releasing to you. If you want to learn more about this, contact me. If you want to be this non-standard warrior. And now it's time to throw the wrench into the machine.